Hi, I'm Lucas, and if you've been watching, you know I'm from Magoosh, and that today is TOEFL Tuesday. At least for me it's Tuesday, and for me it's TOEFL Tuesday. Now, today on TOEFL Tuesday, we're going to talk about some TOEFL vocabulary. It's been a little while, right? So, TOEFL vocabulary for, specifically, your essay. These are words you can use on your essay, not words that you will read, not words that you'll see in vocabulary questions, although it's possible you will read them. They are great to use on your independent essay. This is the essay about your opinion, your ideas. Okay, so these words, I'm going to give examples from a question about space exploration. That might seem strange, but this is totally possible on your test. So here's the question. Should we continue to spend money on space exploration today? Now, I'm going to use some sentences from an essay that says that we should not spend money on space exploration. That's my thesis, my main idea. We shouldn't spend the money. It's not a good idea. Now, let's use 3 interesting words that you could use on your essay to explain your opinions, and why not the opinions of the other people. So first, conviction. Now, this word is really interesting because most often in English, this word is used to talk about a legal situation. If you are convicted of a crime, it means you might go to prison, for example, to jail. It says, the judge says you're guilty of the crime, that is a conviction. The conviction in the legal system is very different from your conviction, unless you have had some problems with the law in the past, then your conviction might mean something different. But my conviction, personally, I'm talking about my beliefs, my ideas. A conviction is something that we say is true. It is absolutely true. That's why it has the same, it has that connection to the law. My conviction is my deep belief, something I really believe to be true. So it's very strong. So in your essay, you might say, I believe, I think, I believe. That's weak. You want to make a statement about something you think is definitely true. That's your conviction. And you can use the phrase, I'm of the conviction. I'm of the conviction. For example, in my essay, I am of the conviction that government spending should be very carefully used, or that government money should be very carefully spent. That's a deep belief. I really think that is always true. I would not say, I am of the conviction that we should not spend money on space exploration, because really, you care that much? No, maybe you think that, you believe that, but I don't care that much about space exploration. I'm not an astronomer. I'm not an astronaut. I don't study the stars. So, but I am of the conviction that government money should only be spent carefully. All right. So that is my conviction. I am of the conviction of that. Now, that's for describing my opinions. How about describing someone else's opinion or some other fact that I don't agree with? This is a good word for that, ostensibly. Ostensibly means like, some people say this, I don't think it's true. Or in theory, but not in reality. So, for example, ostensibly, well, actually, let's put this word in the middle of the sentence. The money that is spent on space exploration is ostensibly returned to us through scientific developments. Now, here's a key part. But that has not happened in recent years. So that first part of the sentence, I said something that other people say is true. The money that we spend on space ostensibly comes back to us, but not recently. It's not true. That but is a key word, and it is even more important for our next word of the day, granted. Granted is used at the beginning of a sentence. And it is used at the beginning of a sentence that actually you think is true, but it disagrees with your main idea. So, for example, I said that we should not spend money on space exploration. But, granted, we spend more money on military and education. That's true. I know it's true. Our government, the US government, my government, spends more money on wars and on the military, the army, and also on education and on other things also. They spend more money on that than they do on space exploration. So, yes, that is true. Okay, granted, we spend more money on the military and on education. But, the key word, I'm going to return to my opinion, my ideas, but the money spent on those aspects is better spent. So those expenses have more purpose. Space exploration has little purpose and therefore should not warrant the amount of money we spend on it. All right, so there are some examples from an essay in the air here. I didn't write the essay, so hopefully you can hear how that essay works. And again, those words are conviction for my belief, ostensibly for something other people say but I don't really believe, and granted for something that is true, that disagrees with my opinion, but it's true. And then I say but or however, and I disagree and show why it's not important. All right, those are 3 words for the day. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Lucas from Magoosh. Check out TOEFL.magoosh.com for more information. And thanks for watching. See you next week.